What's up, guys? So today is the start of the RTG, which I'll be doing alongside the top 100 grind on my main account, and as you can see I've got a lot of rewards to collect. So I'm going to show you the team I have so far. We're going to open the rewards, and then I'm going to need your guys' help to kind of decide what I should do with the team, because I'm going to have a couple hundred coins to spend, and I need to know if I'm going to go for Match Pass Saliba, who I think is one of the best defenders in the game, or do I stick with Beckenbauer? Hopefully I get him today. We've got a few packs to spin of them. Or do I keep my coins for Player of the Week? Because there is a very good Player of the Week out at the moment, but there's also going to be in the Euros, you know, a lot of good players out there. So this is the team so far. There's a few players on the bench, and you know, I also just got my hands on Neymar, so likely he'll be coming into the team. We'll just throw him in here for the moment. But now first we're going to go check the Beckenbauer pack and see if we can get our hands on El Kaiser. So let's see who I get. And on the third spin, well actually it's the sixth spin, third spin today, I've got Alfonso, so that's my left back sorted. I did buy Marcelo, you seen him in the team a second ago, just because he's a legend, but also I needed a little bit more Brazilian players to complete the Brazilian event quicker. But I think Alfonso Davies is definitely a better player, so he'll probably be used in my team. And we got Luis Suarez. Okay, so we've got a Messi card, we've got a Marcelo card, now we've got a Suarez card. So we're kind of going, you know, mid-2010s El Clasico players. Maybe that can be kind of the team of the, you know, squads. But Suarez, one of my favourite players in real life. I hope he gets a big time card. I think we might use a GP card in this RTG. Jordan Henderson, okay, I don't know if I'll be using him. Gareth Southgate didn't take him to the Euros, but actually he's got very good skills, so maybe I'll use Jordan Henderson as my box-to-box. Pereira, I used to love this guy back in PES. He's got great skills, he's small, he's got good aggression. Kind of like a Kante. The only problem is he's a destroyer. I tend to like Anchorman as a DMF because I usually only play one DMF, but maybe on this account I'll play two DMF, so he would actually fit in very nice. Okay, so only 4 spins left at the moment. I don't know if I'm going to be getting Beckenbauer, so might be have to go in for that Match Pass Saliba. Ooh, what is this? Oh, I think we've got him. 2 spins left. That's surely him. I think with the flares it's obvious. So we have got Beckenbauer, so maybe we'll hold off on that Match Pass Saliba. I'll have to have a think about it. You guys let me know in the comments what I should do, because I do have both of these on my main account. I do prefer Saliba, but with the coins being more valuable on this account, I might have to hold off. Last spin, I'm looking for Modric over Rashford. I don't really like Rashford in this game, and we've got neither. So we've got Nakama from the Japanese league. Is he decent? We'll hold on to him just in case for the Japanese league event. So I have got a Player of the Week spin also. So this Player of the Week's actually very good. Depending on who we get in this, it'll determine if we spin again or not. So the player I'm looking for the most is probably Danilo. Would be very good because he's going to play all across the back line. Sayunchu is a very good centre-back in PES games. I've used them for years. Although probably going to be going for Pedri or Foden. Now I've already got Musiala, so maybe Pedri is kind of a very similar player to Musiala. He doesn't have interception, so he's not more defensively inclined. But to be honest, any of these players I'd be happy with, except for really the goalkeeper, Raul Garcia and Mateta, considering I already have 2 deep line forwards in Neymar and Suarez. So we'll see who we get. And we've got Pedri. Okay, that is actually, I was just thinking there, that's probably good because I can play Musiala centre mid and Pedri AMF. I've got a lot of left-footed AMFs. I've got Messi, Dybala, Sarabia. So to have another right-footed one would be very good. And this Pedri, as you guys know, is one of the best players in this game. So pretty happy with that. So here's how the team is looking so far. It's actually a pretty good team. I think Konami do give you good rewards for being an RTG off the start. Obviously the players aren't leveled. I am using Diego Simeone. I was on this account a couple of months ago. I must have bought him. But I think I'm going to be using Pep. Now the question is, do I use my coins for Pep or do I use GP? Because I've got 200 coins and 600,000 GP, but both of those are very valuable at the moment. If we look at GP Pep, it would take up pretty much all of our GP. It's 560,000. But he does have the 88 proficiency, and I can go into quick counter as my sub tactic. Whereas it would cost 500 coins. You get the manager pack Pep, and it's basically the same thing, just one extra, is it tight possession he gives? So yeah, just one extra tight possession. 500 coins, I think as a free-to-play player, I'm better off going with GP Pep. So I've got 200 coins, don't know what to do with them. Do I go for the Match Pass Saliba or not? Let me have a look. Okay, I think it makes sense to go for the Match Pass Saliba regardless, just because you get back more coins than it'll cost if it's an RTG account and it's the first time you bought the Match Pass. So I'll get back 150 coins. There'll be a small profit, and I'm getting one of the best centre backs in the game. I think I'll hold off on the Abbey. I'm not a big fan of him in the game. For this account, he'd be very good, but I don't think the coins would be best used there. Although, let me check the profit of going for this premium match pass. Okay, so I actually get 300 coins from the premium match pass as well, so I probably should go for it too. And also the XP would be very useful. You can see in my team, my players are all low rated. The only player I have max rated is Messi, so if I can get some GP and level up Neymar, Musiala, Beckenbauer, and have a Diaby and a Saliba in, that would be very good too. Now, the nominating contracts is also, I'll get more of them as well from the match pass, and there's some decent players in the nominating contracts at the moment. From this pack, I could go for Rudiger. I like having a build-up beside a destroyer. Maybe at this level, it's not a necessity. I could probably just go in with 2 build-ups. So until I get to Division 1, I might not need a destroyer. I've also got Okafor, Super Sub, he'd be a great. I don't really have a good goal poacher. I mean, I have Lewandowski, he is good, but he doesn't have the pace. Inaki Williams, probably not useful considering I'm going to be getting Diaby if I go for him. I think this Adingra guy is good, also similar to Diaby, but he has Super Sub, so he might be useful. Of course, Diama Traore, and then maybe Chesney. I do have a GP Bonu, the Moroccan keeper, but Chesney might be a little bit stronger. In the other nominating contracts, the J-League one doesn't really have players for my main team, but there are some decent players in here for the events. I think this Chinan guy is good. I mean, he's a destroyer, but he can play centre forward as well, so he'd be very useful to take into the Japanese league events. There are some other guys as well. Orchestrator here doesn't have one touch for true passing though, so maybe not. This guy does have double touch centre mid, but he's missing interception and one touch pass. So yeah, maybe I'll avoid the J-League players. So maybe the first kind of move will be to get the match pass, get the coins profit, and then go from there. But this Zaha is someone I really want in this team. Zaha is amazing in eFootball / PES. He's been, I remember PES 19 when they first introduced Player of the Weeks. He was the first one I got, I think, and he was amazing. So I think for the 5-star, we'll definitely go for Zaha. I'm also considering Nzonzi because he's an anchorman. Like I said, I like having anchorman. My favorite DMF playstyle. He's got the good skills. He is missing true passing, but it's not a major issue. I think that's what we'll do. You guys let me know in the comments what you would do or you have done on your accounts. I think, you know, I don't know if I should continue spinning for the player of the week just because I've already got probably arguably the best player. Foden might be better, but I've already got enough left-footed players. So I think having the right-footed Pedri would be good. And also, we're going to get a lot of player of the weeks for the Euros probably. And coming up, there should be a player of the season kind of pack, which will be probably, might come out on Thursday because I don't know if they're going to do a player of the week on Thursday. So definitely a lot of options. Or maybe the player of the weeks will come out in 15 days considering these are expiring. Or maybe that'll be for the Euros. So got a lot of options. I have got another 100 coins to earn from the starter event. I'm also in Division 6 now. That's why I just started this RTG a bit after, because once you get to Division 6 is when you start playing always against real opponents instead of AI. So we're going to do that in the next episode. And also in the next episode, we've got a few skill trainers. So we're going to start putting those on the players too. We've got 8 at the moment and a few events to complete. The reason I haven't done them yet is just because I'm not 100% sure which players I'm going to keep for the long term. I do think it's kind of a safe bet to assume Messi, Neymar, Musiala, and then I really like Pavard as well and right back there. So there is a few players I'm sure of, but I just want to see kind of where the club is at. So let me know in the comments what I should do. I think the match pass is kind of a certainty. I'll be going for them, but in terms of nominating contracts specifically, give me ideas, because I think this pack, Rudiger, is amazing, but I do think Zaha in the 5-star over there would be very valuable. So I'll see you on Thursday. We'll see what the update is, and then we'll see how the RTG is looking after that. Bye.